skip the entire line of people waiting. Yeah, but we've been videoing you the whole time. It's not about that, man. We're shopping just like you are. You should have got here earlier.
You guys have got a cart full. Wait, you guys have already loaded up stuff? You got to go to the front section of Walmart. Load up a bunch of stuff from there. Now you're going all the way to the back section. Man, I really want to see what that cart looks like. But unfortunately, as much as we didn't see the line that was displayed here, we're not going to see what's actually in the cart. Because if you go to Walmart, there's typically two sections. There's one in the toy section, which they're currently in the second. We'll put stuff up. There's one in the front. It's usually by the self-checkout registers. It's got sport cards and stuff by there too, some One Piece and Digimon, all that other stuff. And there's usually a restock that happens there too. So what I'm guessing from this should be assuming this might be wrong. If she's saying there's a bunch of other stuff in the cart, that doesn't matter. You cut the line. It doesn't matter. This person definitely grabbed up all the stuff at the front too. And those 151 boxes, that was the big trigger right there. That was the huge trigger. Those going on. Hey, don't touch those. Don't touch those 151 boxes. Those are mine. Alpha Scalper. Those are my boxes.
Yeah, but we've been videoing you the whole time. It's not about that, man. We're shopping just like you are. You should have got here earlier. We woke up early. We got here before you. Sorry that your son's taking a test. Yeah.
To the youngsters.
That's crazy.
What I don't really understand is like the mama scalper. Like, I guess, did she have like a secret stash or something somewhere? Because she went over to like, another section of the toy area and she, hey, what's going on out of my cart? Yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Happy Sunday. Today on something I picked up. It was a long time ago. I picked these up. Whoop bam! These beautiful Whitney and Meltank sleeves. So this came in a collection box. I believe the set was Super Burst Impact. That's going to be Lost Thunder for the English equivalent. Beautiful collection box. I used to do these a lot in the Sun and Moon era. Picking these up was about like 120, 130 bucks. Came with 2 booster boxes, sleeves, deck box up. Man, they don't make collection boxes like they used to. These things were outstanding. And I'm just salivating thinking back on collecting Japanese stars and ornaments. The art was great. Whitney, great trainer. Meltank, the trauma that existed for that whole gym and that whole era of gym leaders. Whitney definitely stands up there as one of the top ones. I personally thought Morty was a little bit harder. Man, it is what it is. Speaking of affordable trading cards, man, Walmart, it's just the place, the hub, the gathering, where people will go in order to actually summon and do some rain dances, get some Pokemon cards. The stalkers, the MJ Holdings guys, they'll come in there, they'll bring those boxes, and sure enough, if you bring cards, the nerds will come, the scalpers will come, the resellers will come. And there's so many of these videos that exist. And this one's kind of interesting. This one's a little bit goofy. There's so many layers to it. I've watched this like 6, 7 times. And there's something new I discover every time I watch it. More scalpings, more stuff. We actually got that up front and center right here. This is from Pokemon Alerts and News over on X. This video is captioned Scalper Reviews Evaluates. The Scalper Reviews Interpretations that is ambiguous. It seems to have roughly 4 items in her shopping cart. What are your thoughts on the guy in the blue shirt taking one of the products from her cart? Yeah, it's going to be the back of the DVD case synopsis right there. Let's actually get the video. It's a little bit more interesting. And let's just rock and roll. I'm sure you guys love watching these scalper POVs. Let's have at it.
Loves watching the scalper POVs.
Like, it's just quiet. It's just dead quiet in that whole place. And the actual stalker that's right there, he's putting stuff on the shelves, he's going at, and then he's like, all right, as if it's like feeding time. It's like the hog trough build up. And everyone's just trying to go get themselves some slop of Pokemon cards. What a guy. This would be personally hell for me. I just cannot imagine. I'm just stocking Pokemon cards. And I've got like 10 to like 20 piranhas just around me all the time, just waiting. They're looking at stuff. They're looking to see what kind of product I'm going to put on the shelf. Is it the investable stuff? And I pull out those ones that are going for 5 times the fucking price. I pull out that 151. Ooh! You know that stuff is going to be what they're after. You can feel the blood pressures and the sweat glands just palpitating when you put that on the shelf. God bless this gentleman right here. God bless that man and his stock. You are keeping so many Whatnot channels alive, you don't even know. All right, so there's a couple things to actually take into consideration here. So number one, there's about like
With 8 British snarls? That's not the needed.
The one lady that's in question right here, the one lady right there, she's a shopping cart that's in the way. And the shopping cart's actually a key defense strategy, actually being played by the offense here. It's a defensive offensive. You know, she's going for the cards at the offense, but she's literally blocking certain people in that fucking alley from getting this stuff. I know it's not an alley. I know it's an aisle. It's just funny. It's just what some kind of alley.
Or these
They're actually
fucking
blocking the
sushi.
aisle right here with the shopping cart. I just find it so funny because they have to go around and look at that gentleman in the black shirt. Which one am I right? But the one that's standing right there on the end that's like right behind her. Man, they're having to go around this part before you can get like a snap of what's going on with these Pokemon cards. So you know they put the good stuff here. Because you see how fast they drop down from the raft. You see how much they back kick people to get them out of the way. They need these cards. This is going down right now. And there's something good on that actual card. I wonder what it is. Here's another thing I noticed too. So this person right here, the little short guy, the guy that's like my height going, it's a kid right here. Don't know if it's a kid, don't know if it's an adult. This person showed up back here with product already in hand. So what's already happened is the front section of the Pokemon card fucking section is restocked. These people went there, grabbed what they could, and they followed this stalker all the way to the back section, the boy section of Walmart, and the Pokemon card section back there. And a bunch of little goodies get dropped back there too. So they grab their stuff in front and they're going to the back. And I'm kind of looking at this stuff, and I'm like, I don't really know who this scalper is. I'm not too sure. Scalpers. Maybe it's just a scalper gathering. It's what you call that hustle. I think that's what you call that. You call it the hustle. That's what you call it. It's just insane, man. Like, you just watch, like, there's people with already products. And it's like, if I'm able to get any product at Walmart, I call it a fucking win. If there's one product that I actually did that I was able to get, if there's one thing I actually did pick up, the Via Caldane Base Booster Bundle, I've yet to actually see one of those in the wild. I've never seen one. I've only seen like ETBs and mini tunes. But if I found one of those, I pick up one of those. Maybe an ETB of any set, doesn't really matter what it is. I'll probably be just fine with that and walk out. Nope. These guys are on the hunt. These guys need to go fill up, and they need to make sure that their closets are stocked full of Pokemon cards for that whatnot rainy day. It's just so funny to me that they have product. They have a good amount. That dude is 2 ETBs, and that looks like a Crown Zenith box in their hand right there. So the man's been eating. Man's nice and full back there, but he's got to go back just to make sure there's not a fucking snippet of a 151 box. Who y'all kidding? We know there's a 151 box back there. All right. I like how this dude with like the Animal Crossing side backpack right here, that dude's just giving up on actually getting a product. Maybe he doesn't even want to get product. Maybe he's not even a Pokemon fan. This dude just wants to record the entire thing because the content that you make off this is worth its weight in gold. Let me tell you what, watching people fight over Pokemon cards is almost just as rewarding as the Pokemon cards themselves. That guy's got the right idea. Fuck the cards. Fuck everything. I'm not trying to lose my fingers. I'm not trying to get like a little ankle biter trying to grab my shit. No. That's where the money is right there. Filming this madness and getting all nice stuff that the angles get too. That dude knows what he's doing. That dude probably is filming part of you scalping. That guy's a professional.
Hello.
A little sly look. I'm seeing in the comments where some people think this is staged. I mean, you never really fucking know what the state of the internet. I don't know. She doesn't really seem like she's in on like this type of stuff. It looks like this little sneak went in there and grabbed stuff out of her card. And now we're at the meat and potatoes. The whole this actual video is uploaded right there. So what Long John Sleep Along over here did is they actually went to the cart. They took a 151 Zapdos box. They took one of those suckers out. And that's forbidden. That's taboo. You don't touch 151. Everyone loses their fucking mind whenever 151 is touched. That's the best set. You don't touch that, big dog. Looks like the guy already had some stuff. I'm assuming they picked up things from the front. I can't really tell. They never actually show the product until they've actually reached for their stuff. But she's just not having it. She's just like, fucking get back here with my stuff. You took that out of my cart. Another contention for like if that's legal or not. There's some states, I guess, where if you take things out of people's carts, that's kind of a big deal. Where it's like it's technically like thievery or you're taking from somebody even though it's in their cart. I think that's state by state. I don't know which state that is. Argue about it in the comments if you want. I don't personally care. I just think it's funny that all fucking hell broke loose because 151 was taken. Alright, so here's what's still left in her car. Here, she threw a big old fit about that, but here's what the claw managed to not take. There's still a 151 Zapdos box there. It looks like there's 3 separate tins. If I had to guess, they look like the beautiful Galarian birds that have Crown Zenith pins. And Crown Zenith is it's got this card right here, okay? And if you know anything about this card, that card's gonna be the shit. Crown Zenith is a lot of people's sleeper. You know, it's a very popular set. A lot of people are like, oh, you need to invest in that set. You know, fucking shit, Crown Zenith is going to be good. Oh, man, real hot take that Crown Zenith, the set that has so many fucking hits and beautiful gold cards in it, it's going to be a real... Guys, that's the investment advice. It's going to be a really big set. Yeah, there ain't no question. If you're looking at this angle, those are 100% Crown Zenith tins. Those are nice tins. I have a couple of them. They're beautiful tins. I personally like the one with the Galarian Zapdos on it. I have one of those because that is my favorite bird. That dude's just so cool. Kazooie looking cool. A fucking great bird right there. But she ain't having it. She's coming right for him. She's coming right for that ass, and she's gonna get that stuff. So this dude, let's watch that one more time. So what's very important to notice here is all of her activities stop the second this dude takes a 151 box. This is the main attraction. This is why everybody's here. And this is what everyone's trying to get their fucking money on. They're trying to get this Zapdos box. It's the most important thing. He takes one of them. One of them. Out of her card. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I don't think you should take anything outside of her card. However, she did have 2 in there. And they're quite obvious for several people that are here that are very interested in this product. Now, if there's enough for people to go around, for people that have 1 or 2, that's how I feel about the whole matter. Honestly, if you can spread it and have just 1 per person for as many people they can, that's how I feel about the matter. A lot of people don't feel that way. A lot of people are like, you snooze, you lose, and fuck off. But he took 1. He didn't take both of the boxes out of there. That's just a fact. You can say how you feel about the whole matter, but then he tries to like just sneak away. He does the whole, he's going out of there. He's just gonna go and just going to the front to make sure there's some salvageable journey together boxes that get left up there. So probably get some packs on now. But man, it's just crazy how 151 just makes everybody stop. This fucking box is cursed, man. This is a cursed ass box right here. This is mine, by the way. This is my Zapdos box. You can't have it, you dirty scalpers. This one's mine. See, you might get those other boxes, but this one's mine. And you guys can't have it. I know that makes you mad. I know it makes you mad that I have one of these boxes, and I don't like 151 that much, but I have one, and you don't. That's what it's gonna be. Ha ha ha, scalpers. This is my box right here. It's just like the Brady Bunch fucking totem that they find, the cursed totem. It's just like if you touch it, bad things ensue upon you. Return the slab or suffer my curse. Return the Zapdos or suffer the scalper is really what it's turning into at this point. It's just fucking crazy. Like she books it after too. She fucking goes right after it too. She's like trying to get that. I don't know what happened. That's where the video cuts off. There's a big argument in the actual comment section. I don't give a fuck. Everyone here looks goofy as shit. People with product trying to get more stuff. People loading up cards. People blocking the aisles with the cards. People taking stuff out of people's cards. Everyone here is just acting like a fucking animal. So, and honestly, I don't care how anybody feels about this. People that are defending the lady, saying that she's got a bunch of stuff in her card. She only has 4 items. Oh no, she had 5 things in her actual card. If we want to get real technical, she had 2 of those 151 boxes. And she's peeling away. As she's hot wheeling her way out of there, you can see 3 other tins of the Crown Zenith variety in there as well. So 5 items. So people saying 4, you're just flat out wrong, my guy. I don't know what to tell you. It's not the worst scalp event I've seen, but she did stop her activities the second that it got grabbed up. Who knows what else she would have taken? Who knows what else this guy would have taken? Taking stuff out of people's carts, stupid as shit. Everyone lose their mind over a couple of 151 boxes, stupid as shit. Everyone just like this. He's going. He says, "Feeding time, everybody!" Rings the cowbell, and everybody just drops and everybody swings it on the vine Tarzan style to get everything they can. Goofy as hell, embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be associated with this hobby because that stuff I'm still gonna be. Man, I got some good stuff in this hobby, man. Let me tell you what. I don't really care. I think everybody here is just losing their mind over Pokemon cards. It's really not that big of a deal. And it's modern stuff, too, which is really difficult to explain to people that have not been here. But modern Pokemon cards used to be garlic for vampires. People are like, well, people like modern Pokemon cards. It's vintage is where it's all at, my guy. You gotta get the first edition chart. Not the 151 chart. The whole slip. That no-neck fuck. The big Ed chart card. You gotta get that's crazy. Everything is popular. Whatever. Yeah, I get the vintage first edition chart. Say something about vintage now, most people are just like, okay, old man, okay, boomer, okay, fuckface, get out. I don't care about your old junk packs, my guy, get out of here. That's really what it's turning into. think a lot of the old heads are kind of seething about it, which is funny in itself. It's its own discussion. It's a topic. I don't care. I personally think everyone there's acting cool. Let me know how you feel. You feel like they're all scalpers? You feel like someone's more of a scalper than someone else? You feel like anyone's like exempt from the blame here? I don't personally. You let me know how you feel. I'm looking forward to the comment section because people really love these videos and scalp stuff. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Have a good one, man. Fuck you. Cards and taking stuff. It's always Zapdos. It's always the Zapdos box every single time. Like people see that, and it just sends the bat signal in the air. People are like, this right here, scalpers, fucking come on in. Everyone just, why is it always that box? Why is it always the mid-set 1-5? Holy hell.
Is that guy done talking now? I'm saying you need full pages dedicated to single fucking Pokemon.
We're not even done yet.
Yo, what's up, young brain? How's it going? What do we got next?
You know, you can choose.
Leaf, fire, water. There are none of each. Leaf, fire, water.
I'm gonna put on scalp, you know.
One is an absolute beauty. Check out the texture, check out the art. Bam, well, bam, there you go. Got something interesting to discuss today because the Pokemon space is devolving and evolving at the same time. It's crazy. People will go out, buy products, and just post the most outrageous things about them getting said product. I get it. Prismatic Evolutions is difficult to get. 151 is difficult to get. And, like, just going to the store, actually picking up some product, it is a win. It is a victory, a big giant W, a fucking thumb right up the asshole. I get it. I understand. Some people just take that celebrating and that gloating, that showboating a little bit too far, and it makes for some very interesting stories. But this one takes the cake. This one is the absolute pinnacle of just blatant going way too far with posting that product. It is borderline stupid. I could use another word for it. It's not PC. I'm not gonna say it. I already got enough problems with like people not liking my content anyways. This is some stupid shit, and I do not recommend anybody doing this. Let me take a second. I gotta brace myself because every time I see this, I just get reminded of how fucking dumb it is. It's like it's wild, okay? Especially considering who's okay. I'm ready. Let's. I need a second. All right, back. Throw this fucker up. Throw this sucker. Oh my god. So right here we got somebody who had a very successful haul. They fought off the scalpers into Hood, first in line, finally got my Prismatic Evolution. So, we're not even going to discuss the product just yet. I just want to discuss the very obvious elephant in the room. This woman right here, this woman who does not appear to be of mid persuasion, I'm not going to assume maybe they're one of the higher-ranking members of the organization. They're the old blood sign right there. They're about the blood. And look, I'm just gonna say it. There's some things that you just don't really throw up, and that would probably be one of them, especially considering how serious some people live that life. They're actually about that shit. And I'm just gonna say I'm gonna mind my own fucking business when it comes to that, okay? I'm not gonna start throwing stuff up, especially when I have Pokemon cards, very valuable Pokemon card product behind me. The last thing I would like to do is paint a target on my back, and that's why I very nicely just blocked out everything identifying said person. I don't want anybody to be, I don't want to be responsible for someone getting iced on me. I don't want that shit. It's not going to be on my hands. I got to, this is some showboating right here. Like, is this something that, like, you just do in your spare time? That you just throw up things that, I'm just going to take a guess. I'm going to just blindly fucking assume you're probably not affiliated with said gang activity, okay? But, like, you find the product, the Prismatic Evolution, be slapping so.
Done?
Cards out virtually.
Mhm. These are done?
Yeah,
More
these are
Japanese
done.
sleeves. We got Valerie with the Dene, Sylvia on featured front and center.
It's just a lot of cards on these ones.
Sleeves match that perfect. It's insane. I truly do think the English side of the house is missing out on some Japanese sleeves. I know a lot of people don't play. I know a lot of people don't actually build decks, but man, I really do think you're missing out. There's some great artwork on some of these sleeves. Hey, I'll keep grabbing them up. Absolutely no problem. Today we're going to discuss something. I want to actually go over some more of the scalping things that are going on here. We got so many new people that are walking in here. Some genuine, some not. We got some people here that are trying to have fun. We got some people here that are just trying to milk this place for everything they can, get as much money as they possibly can, fill up the bag, walk out. We got everybody in between. There's so many people. One of the things I tell new people constantly when they come in here, just be careful when you're going out and buying product. And some people don't understand. You weren't here before the Fire Nation attack, so this just seems normal to you. Very much trying to tell people that's not the fucking case. We've got some absolute degeneracy happening here. And some people are about some fucked up shit in order to get some Pokemon cards to flow into their pocket. I'm just telling people, hey, especially if you're buying stuff, just be especially careful. The amount of people that are willing to throw some hands over some Pokemon cards and act like an absolute fool is on the rise, okay? So just, we got a story about that. Keep this in mind and just spread some awareness to new people. Hey, this ain't normal and some people are about it. Let's check out this video real quick.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck, dude. You just bought some bitch here. You just bought some. I didn't think, dude, what the fuck is your problem? You just bought something and it says one per person. It's a done.
Alright, everybody, here's the hero of our story right here. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes because everybody's acting belligerent, but right here, we got the guy. He's in our uniform at least. He's wearing the old nice Venusaur top right here, old Malibu's Most Wanted. Ready to go, ready to stop people from scalping Pokemon cards. Allegedly, what's going on is the POV, the person behind the camera, the person trying to pay for said cards. Allegedly, this person is trying to grab as many cards as they possibly can. They're buying multiple purchases, even though the machine allegedly says that there's no one per person limit. Look, I'm not expecting scalpers to know how to read, especially stuff that says limit. That's like garlic to these guys. That's like basically, oh, I don't want to look at that. A limit? Bro, you fucked it up. I hustle. You messed it up. I gotta feed my family, I gotta do this. Yeah, I bet you do got a family to feed. I bet you do. And I bet they don't live with you either. I bet your kids aren't at home. I bet you gotta send that money somewhere too. But here's our hero right here, going absolutely crazy. Put hands on people. That's not okay. And especially how crazy people are going to go Pokemon cards. It's both sides. People that are trying to buy for business and people that are trying to buy for pleasure. Both sides have absolute lunatics on them that are trying to actually put hands on people for Pokemon cards. You never really know in this state, and people are in absolute manic right now. So just keep that in mind as you're watching.
I don't give a fuck, dude. You just bought some. I've been here. You just bought some. I've been here. Dude, what the fuck is your problem? You bought something and it says one per person. No, it's a done. You bought something, it said so. Go fuck yourself. I've been here. You get here earlier than me, bro.
Man, to be this Wells Fargo guy over here, to be this guy over here on the side, just using this little terminal over here, just trying to mind his own business, and he's gonna go home. He's gonna go to his VA meeting using Gulf Storm. He's like, man, I fought in a war for this. I served my country. I just saw these two absolute degenerate clowns, these two 30-year-old men talking over Pokemon cards. They wanted some Crablatic evolutions or something. They wanted some crazy manga. Anyway, I'm buying a gun. You want to check out my colors? I guarantee that's how it's going. He's gonna have a whole
Stop
fucking
it.
episode about this video. I can't imagine what this looks like for someone who doesn't collect Pokemon. At least I can kind of rationalize what the hell's going on. Someone who doesn't even collect this stuff, or something like that, we must look like absolute lunatics to people.
I mean, it says $1 against it. Something it said so. You get here earlier than me, bro. Yeah, let's go, bro. You get here earlier than me, bro.
You get here earlier than me,
Just to explain exactly how everything that's going on right now.
Dude, you sound like fucking scalper.
And I'm scared. Actually, I'm scared for the hobby. I'm afraid for the average Pokemon
The
fan.
way that girl
doing
looks
this,
at
and I'm
us,
scared for the players.
I'll
of the game.
always remember that for the rest of my life.
This video, and just to throw it out there.
Are you
this is my
guys
personal
like
opinion.
scalpers?
You can have your own opinion. This is my
We fit the 30-year-old description.
get this out there. I feel like
Middle-aged men or up, just considered scalpers off the bat. Are you guys scalpers?
So what we're seeing is going on is Pokemon cards, right?
obviously.
It's happened over the last 40 months.
Obviously, I was born a scalper.
Get more in a situation. There's no way to show. I think this is bad, and I know a lot of people agree with that. But I want to get into more of why and explain a little bit.
I'll do the oinkalons first.
Not with this, but I think that we have to play our parts right. At the end of the day, we have to get our voices out there, let it be known that this is an issue and that we need to so where do we start? So let's start back in 2016. 2016, there was a big move in Pokemon Go. Go came out and that was hugely successful. There were so many people playing the game. You could see, like, literally your grandma was probably going around playing Pokemon Go, or your mom, or like your uncle, or like anybody. Like, realistically, there were so many people that were playing Pokemon Go, and that got a lot more people back into the Pokemon, the hobby as a whole. It got people back into the card game. It got people back into the video games. It just got people back into Pokemon, and it was a really big catalyst at the time to bring people back into this franchise, which is the biggest game franchise literally in the world. Like, it is ridiculous how much money. 2016 was huge. I mean, I myself got into Pokemon again at that time. I collected as a kid back in the 90s, of course, when Pokemon was first released, and I played the game right now. Probably, I would say, 3 years into it. And like a lot of kids at the time, you know, you got a little bit older, it just was something that got pushed aside. A lot of people did stay with it, though. You know, it was a big hype phase back when it first came out. A lot of people thought it was just a temporary fad. It was just going to be this fad, and it was going to end. It did end. It's kept going for decades at this point, and we saw that it's just ballooned into this crazy ridiculous thing right now. But anyway, 2016, everybody was getting back into it, and it was a big bump in popularity. And I remember people were really, you know, Vintage was going up. That was a big thing. Modern was really, you know, it wasn't anything crazy. Like, Modern was selling like boxes, Evolution, stuff like that. They were still whatever, $90 a box, something like that. You could go on Amazon, you could literally buy as many as you wanted. It wasn't, Modern was not getting a crazy boost like that. So after 2016, it cooled off a bit, and then, you know, I was still doing my thing, right? I was still opening cards, breaks, fun with Pokemon in general. So many people were able to buy any set they really wanted in Modern. Like, it was not a big deal to purchase any set. I mean, Evolving Skies was, you could just pick it up. I mean, everything
it was MSRP or whatever. But you know, 2021 and 2021 and
Neubat, Neubat. Holy shit. Space. That guy's back there too. And then why did you leave this guy on top and separate him with the Shelmets? You gotta keep all those dudes together. That's weird. No bat training. book.
Nonsense.
So here, I want to see. Let me see that Shelmet. Okay, see, Shelmet's here. Wait, isn't that the card journey together? You know, it's Mount Mascara.
That is Journey Together. Well, what's your question? We need it? 017? No, we already have them.
No, it's coming up. It's far away, but it's somewhere around here. See, look, more Shelmet. Right there. That's what I thought.
What? Fucking only here? I don't see anywhere else, do you?
Shelmet.
Okay. Well, that's it?
Yeah.
They say it's all over
And
the
then
place.
you had, well, this is up here when you had that down here, and you did the same thing for another Pokemon back here.
Show me the Shelmets.
This Carablast shouldn't be here. This
Why?
Carablast is fucking right here on this page.
Oh.
Here.
Because the next time I pull a Nimble, I'm removing Spinnerack. Man. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Another Spinnerack. Show me that Spinnerack.
No, that was Caravan. Fix those Nimbles.
No, the Nimbles are staying. Oh, no.
We
We have an extra.
Switching down there. What the fuck are you doing?
Does that bother you?
Yeah, it does. It's improper binder usage.
This all needs to be fucking sorted by alphabet.
Bro, that was only one section I looked in. I want to see all the other fucking elements right now, because you're gonna drive me nuts.
This needs to be sorted by alphabet.
Like, Why is low tabs there? It's here.
Where's a low tide? What the fuck? There's more low tides?
What are you doing?
Stop pointing this shit out. It's not sorted by fucking alphabet, so I can't tell where the L's are. Everything else is mint.
And we'll see about that. I have Remerades
Silly
everywhere.
guy. Is counted?
No, you have to log that. It's the only one I didn't log.
Fuck it. That's why you did it.
Yourself.
Find me the Oinkolones, since you're gonna fucking yell at me if I fuck put them somewhere else. Look at Oinkolone is right next to it. There's a spot for noise. Wooloo. Oh, more Oinkolones.
So, why would you have these Oinkolones over here and those Oinkolones there?
They're
There's
everywhere.
Oinkolones everywhere. Yeah, go back a couple pages too. Take these other fucking ones out. Take them with you. You don't need. You don't want fucking any more Oinkolones. Shit. Take these fucking three and shit.
I don't have room for 3.
I don't give a fuck. Make another page. Get them out of here. I want to be seeing them every other fucking page. Seeing as Greedent and Noibat. Keep these animals in their fucking cage. Sentret's supposed to be on this page.
It's on this page. Oh, this is my Michino's page.
It was here in Machino's page, not anymore. It's clearly Centric's page now. No way. No way. Are we just down to what we have? Ooh. We're in the nitty gritty. Do you have any spare pages? No way you filled them all. There's one space, there's 4 spaces. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
This one's
11,
promising.
12. That's just enough cards to fit it. We gotta think of something. These guys on the bottom. Fucking greed ends. Ace.
6 spots, 6 cards.
Oh, there's still a fucking dark pile. And then you gotta fucking input one way back.
A wheezing. A whooper.
You mean more wheezing on the other page?
Eh.
Oh,
Zora. Bombardieri.
pure loin.
That's where they go, right here. Done. Binders need work. They need work.
You need work.
I have fucking 7 noise.
Yeah. Confused.